Welcome to a YouTube channel named as CAT2IIM by Manoj Mahajan. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out the important videos and updates. Today we're going to talk about the SNAP 2025 preparation as well as the exam strategy. So do check out the video till the end. So if you look in the preparation part, you have to definitely focus on the grammar portion, which is heavily tested in the SNAP. And I'm pretty sure that for the CAT prep, you must have not focused on the grammar portion. So make sure you do focus on idioms and phrases. Identify parts, figure of speech. Figure of speech is important. Sentence correction, tenses, modal verbs. And also you should look forward to focus on the vocabulary part where they can look forward to test you on synonym, antonym, fill in the blanks, prefix, suffix. So grammar would play a vital role as well as the vocabulary stuff if you talk about the general English section. Now, when you come to the analytical and logical reasoning section, you would find a completely different section as compared to the CAT LRDI. So over here, you would have series problem, coding, decoding, cubes, input, output questions, blood relation, direction sense, some operators questions, some mathematical problems, clock, that's important. Calendar, that is also important. So you need to know the basics of clock calendar. You may get some puzzles also. Linear and circular seating arrangement you can expect in the analytical and the logical reasoning section. Critical reasoning, so you should look forward to focus on this area as well so that you can do well in the logical reasoning section too. Then you can have facts, inference, judgment question also, FIJ. Syllogism, yes, you do get. Then you have course of action, deductive logic, logical consistency. So talk about the material also, which you can look forward to prepare on this part. So do check out the video till the end. Now, if you look the SNAP test one, which was on the easier side, because the quant section, if I look over here, was pretty straightforward. So there are 20 questions which are coming in the section, and as reported by the students, people have attempted 17, 18 questions easily in the quant section. So you just need to brush up your basics so that you can do well in the QA section. So in terms of basics, you start focusing on the arithmetic where the focus could be on percentage, simple interest, compound interest, profit loss count ratio, allegation, time speed distance. Yes, that's very important. Time and work also. Numbers, you can look forward, HCF, LCM, unit digit factors. Just ensure that you know the basics of these topics so that you can look forward to answer the questions. So the questions are coming straightforward. So we are not aware of the difficulty level of test 2 SNAP and test 3 SNAP, but we expect the SNAP authority to make it easy so that the students have the equal playing field in each of the slots. So make sure that you focus on the modern maths also because PNC probability is being tested, set theory, basic trigo. So again, you just need basics of each of these topics. In the algebra, you can look forward linear equation, quadratic equation, log. Again, just go through the entire basics of the log. What are the rules? Some AP question, GP question you can expect in the SNAP paper. Geometry, yes, focus on triangle, cylinder, cone. You may expect table graph based DI in the section of QA. And even they do test you on the number series as well, right, in the QA section. But looking the test one pattern, so we are expecting the same pattern for the test 2 and test 3. So you can expect all 20 questions from the quant portion. Now, the advice would be start solving mock SNAP papers, at least 12. So the test 3 of SNAP is going to happen on 20th of December. So you have enough time to write at least 12 SNAP mocks. And make sure what I mean over here with the 2 hours per mock is it's just a 1 hour paper, but you would require another 1 hour for the analysis. So this 2 hours per mock is including the analysis portion. So make sure that the preparation, if you focus on these 4 points, you can do well in the SNAP 2025. Now I'll talk about the exam strategy. how you can go about in a while. First, let's have a look of the few resources, right? So what I personally feel is the NMAT official guide would be a good source to prepare the uh, grammar portion, CR portion, and the article and the logical reasoning portion, as well as the con portion too. So you can look forward to go through the NMAT official guide. Do join the CAT2IIM information group so that you can get this official guide for free, right? Try look forward to solve past SNAP papers. Try build your vocabulary. So I would be looking forward to share this Barron's GRE word list on the CAT2 information group as well. Even you can look forward to build your vocab through the book WordPA Made Easy. So you do have a lot of sources to prepare. So make sure that you do the preparation of vocabulary religiously in the coming days. On the grammar, you can look forward to focus on the book Ren Martin, but you have to be damn selective. So do join the information group so that you get these few resources from our side. Even we're going to share the CAT2IIM OMETs Booster Course Sessions PDF from where you can expect direct or similar questions in the SNAP as well as in the NMAT too. So make sure that you do join the information group. Now let me come to the strategy part. So remember one advice, no flukes. So if you are sure of to score 45 plus in the SNAP test 2 or test 3, you can look forward to get call from SIBM Pune, SMHRD. If you are looking forward to score 39 plus, you can expect the call from SIIB, SIBM Bangalore as well. Now, flukes would be only in the scenario, let's say you have filled only SIBM Pune and you are unable to score 45 plus. In that case, you may look forward to go for the intelligent guess, maybe, or maybe if I look over here, intelligent fluke. So maybe if you are not sure what is the answer out of two options, let's say if you're left out with, then I would suggest take the chance. Or maybe if you just filled SIBM Pune and you are way below 45 marks, then you may look forward to go for flukes. So that is completely up to you whether you want to go for fluke or not. That is one suggestion from our side. Now, when you come to the paper pattern, you already know General English, there are 15 questions. Marks per correct answer is 1. Total marks is 15. AR and LR, 25 questions. Again, marks per correct answer is 1. Total marks is 25. QA, DI and DS, again, 20 questions you have over here, already talked about. Marks per correct answer is 1. 20 is the total marks. So it's a 60 question, 60 marks, 60-minute game. Why I said no flukes? Because negative marking is there 1/4. But if you are not being able to achieve the target which you are looking forward from the perspective of the different colleges, in that case, you may. So that's completely up to you whether you want to go for the fluke or not. Now, when you talk about the exam strategy perspective, so it's a 60-minute game. So what I'll suggest is the duration also section wise, but make sure that you have to go with the flow. So the flow is very, very important. Don't get bogged down with the questions which are taking too much of time. So like one example I'll give you of series. So you can expect series question in the SNAP paper for sure. So if you look over here, generally try to spend 30 to 60 seconds in the series question, not beyond that. And in this time, if you can figure out what is the pattern, then do it. Otherwise, you can look forward to skip altogether because it can waste a lot of time. So just make sure that you have to go with the flow in each of these sections. So if someone looking forward to do all 15 questions in the general English, then also I'll say do not try to spend more than 10 minutes in the general English section. So 10 minutes also students would take only when they are looking forward to do all 15. Otherwise, it could be done in the duration of around 8 minutes also, if maybe you're leaving 2 or 3 questions in the general English. Now, when you come to the ARLR, so looking at the SNAP test 1, very straightforward questions are there. So Make sure that you spend at least 25 minutes so that you don't miss out the easy ones for sure. Of course, questions which are time consuming or you cannot understand a particular problem, then of course you have to leave it, right? So you have to go with the flow. That's the strategy for the SNAP. When you come to the QA/DIDs, the questions are pretty straightforward, very easy also. You just need to know the basics. So start focusing on the basic. If you are struggling in the basic, then of course you have to build your basics so that you can do well in the cont portion of the SNAP paper. At least 20 minutes, I would suggest for this section also. So students are able to do all 20 questions also, those who are good at the QA portion. So remember the cutoff 45 plus I talked about for the general category. For the other categories, of course, it would be on the lower side. A few key takeaways over here. First point, time division, do not follow blindly. If you feel like, let's say one example, if I pick up the quant is really tough, which should actually not happen because SNAP test one was, QA section was pretty easy. So just an assumption that let's say if the QA section is pretty tough, so and you feel that giving 20 minutes at least as I suggested over here may not be worth for you because you may not be able to score much in that section. So it's better that you spend the time with the other two sections if you can do well in those areas. So make sure that you do the judgment on that particular day also. Try to maximize your overall score. Allocate maximum time to sections where you can look forward to score. As there is no sectional cutoff, so overall score matters. Just avoid scoring 0 or negative in a section. Marking scheme, remember, is same for all the questions. Key to score is focus on speed. So again, I'll repeat, go with the flow. So if you get bogged down with the question, then of course it would be difficult for you to get call from SIBM, Pune, SMHRD. So you have to go with the flow if you want to do well in the SNAP paper. One information I just wanted to share, it happened in the past SNAP papers. The questions for analytical reasoning, logical reasoning, data interpretation sets were not given continuously. Like what I mean is, let's say on a DI set, you have two questions. So one question could be at one place and the other question could be at some other place. So that did happen in the SNAP in the past. So that's a piece of information I just wanted to share with all of you. So do subscribe to the channel, do share this SNAP preparation and exam strategy video with all the SNAP aspirants so that they can benefit. Thank you so much.